Alright, this is the joint preparation set with the nervous system, aligning the skeleton and all of that. So I'll show you with a couple of the more essential details the entire sort of system that I know. Starts off with loosening off the wrists. The first part of loosening off the wrists like this is just tumbling both of them. Then eventually you'll be bringing a movement up from the supporting leg like this, while this leg here stays in the same place, right? The back hip's going to be swinging a little bit, and that pulls the hand back, and you alternate that from side to side. The next variation of that is just shifting weight, turning the waist. Some movement you can incorporate into all of these exercises. That's followed by rolling the hands up, bringing them down. You got both sides. Really let it roll over the top and open up the body. Press off at the bottom. Roll over the top. Down. You can change direction on each one if you want. Right, because we want to open the spinal column first, so it provides a good support for the body, gets the weight grounded to the feet, and keeps your upright structure nice and correct. Rotating the hands out above the top of the head. You can turn the head inside here from left to right while your arms are going up, keeping them loose, legs soft. Tilt it from left to right a little bit. Because now you're holding up all of the bones in the torso with your hands, so it gives you a nice support. And then you can make some circles with the top of the head inside the structure in both directions. Up on the toes, relax. From here again, neck left and right. Tilting here as if your ear is being pulled up and your whole body's dangling on this point, to lift the spine and just open it at the very top. It's a bit different from the next exercise, which is going to be tilting your head down to the shoulder, keeping the shoulder loose. From here you imagine you've got a big wheel in front of you and you're looking along the inside. So it's a vertical circle you're following with your eyes. Do 3, then change direction, keeping the ankles, knees, hips soft, everything soft with the spine drawn open. The next circle is a horizontal one with the top of the head scribing a circle on a flat plane above you. Again, you want to be feeling that your spinal column is getting longer on this one, right? So that you don't collapse the back when you do this by dropping the head. Keep it nice and long. From here we start to extend the hands outwards, keeping your body down. You can inhale, exhale from the abdomen, then turn the legs, the hips, the waist, and torso. Repeat it to the left, back to the center. Inhale, go to the right. From this point on, once you've got your hands extended, you'll have your hand up here, wrist in here, turning the wrist around like that, forward and backwards, and again, forward, again backwards. Here we are pulling in the fingers as the next one, and extending. This we can combine with turn in the body if you want, which is very good if you're practicing this as a foundation set for Tai Chi or any other martial art. It helps you to connect the whole body together when you move, which is really important. From here, we practice this movement in between most of them. Next we're going to be closing the spinal column and then lifting it, just lifting the sternum, letting it drop. Letting it come up. Yeah, just this point. Shoulders are loose for this one. Relax the sternum. It helps to set the spine in. And up here. Then the sternum's moving directly sideways, horizontally. It just takes all the stiffness out of the lower back. For these, your shoulders and arms are very loose. And you keep them nice and relaxed. And what we're doing is we're waking up the core. Yeah, so it's not really a tilting the shoulder exercise like you see some people doing by rubbing their hands down the body. It's moving it across the vertical line horizontally, right along the horizon here like that. This is followed by close the spine, twist the hands, open the spine, twist them back. For this you want to be feeling that your arms are getting long. The arms must be able to be in front of the body here when you're doing that, not back like that. So you don't want to pinch your lower back by placing too much of a bad load on it. So here you go. Synchronizing with your breath. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Twisting the hands around as much as you can. You can look left and right at this point. And back. Left and right and slightly up. It's really very good for spinal health care. Relax. From here the hands are opening. Elbows. Again from the side, we're not doing this, we're doing that. So we can round out the shoulders and here to there. A few of those. These are very good for elbow power in martial arts, giving you that drive in here. Right? The next one is opening up the top of the chest. Here what's important is a long line from the tip of the finger down to the core of the body. So we're not doing it like this, right? It's really wrong. So here the arms are really drawn out to the fingertips. Do a few of those. You can turn the body here. One, up, turn, up, turn, up, turn, up, and turn. Also very good for getting the body to move in a good unit. This is followed by circles on the hands. These circles, again, the arm is long. I prefer to get the hip and waist to lead the movements here. You can do it with a single arm or start off with double arms. The movement pretty much comes in from the waist, the legs and the waist, making that power happen here, power happen here. So you have a lot of strength. This is followed by double elbows. We want to not be tossing the body when we do this. Again, you're well rooted to the ground, you can be turning and shifting. Turn, shift. Turn, shift. Elbows up, keeping the spine nice and alert. This is followed by single elbows. Again, rotating the forearm and wrist as you're doing this. Coming back, rotating the forearm and the wrist, but the movement is coming from the ground, right? Up through the waist, into the hand. We're not sitting here grinding up around our head and then the body is tossing and running around underneath us, right? This is for getting power back, like that, from the floor, up and connected rearward elbow strikes. Elbow strikes in here, elbow strikes forward, sideways. Whole profile for elbows only works if it's coming in from the ground. This movement then followed by turning the waist and torso. Hips are facing forward, face is facing forward. We're turning the chest, and here you can twist your hands as you're going around. You keep them long so they're not close to the body here, really stretching out all the tendons and veins and nerves and stuff like this. Followed by here, twist in, twist out, twist in, twist out, using the hips for this one. Here, back of the hands out. You can do it higher up like this, there, low, here, basically just to strengthen up your tendons and to give your bones good quality strength. Next, you're going to open your arms up, look up, then follow this hand down, look to the opposite foot, stretching open, looking to the sky, back again to the opposite foot, up, down to the opposite foot. Using the weight. This is followed by this, up, out, stretching out, in and out. Then we shake the waist. Just keep it turning like this. Very good for power in your punch or any stride coming out of here. That's followed by hands up and down, keeping them long. Hips and body facing forward. See very strong, direct energy to the hands for your striking techniques. The next is turning and looking back a little bit. You can do this with looking forward. You do this with your body following. Just going sideways here. Just moving from side to side. This is followed by tilting the pelvis up, tilting it back. Up, relaxing the chest. Relaxing the chest, right? Going circles with the hips. For this, the head must remain in exactly the same place, right? Otherwise your body's just going to be falling all over the place. The next one. Both hands. Left hand turn here. Right hand is above it, we're drawing that in. Left knee up. Up. Turn. Draw in. Right knee up. Up. Here. Up, good for balance and for calming down the mind, right? That's followed by a sweep down the left hand while the right knee's up. Right hand comes up, turns out, comes down with the knee. This hand is over here now. This hand comes up with your knee, turns out, comes back. Then we do a change. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Same hand, same knee. Knee up, hand up, turn. 1, 2, 3. Moving it through the supporting leg. 4. This is followed by circles on the knees. You want to work a lot on this one. 20 turns each way, 20 turns each way. Make this the bulk of your training in the beginning. It's really healthy for you. Then you're going to move the knees in opposite circles while you're shifting weight of the body around. From here, slide forward then, fold the arms, and you lift and drop the head a few times. Then we fold the knee, sitting on the heel. Then you place the knee on the ground, wag this knee in and out. Then sitting on the heel, extend that foot, coming forward and stretching that. Come up, midpoint, sit in a squat, over to the other side, wagging this, working it, opening up the hips and extend the heel, and away we go. Back into midpoint squat again, and up. Opening up the leg on the ball of the foot with the tips of the toes, keeping the supporting leg soft. This is then followed by feet together, step back, keeping the weight on the knee, hands here, slightly forward, forward and twist, and back. Twist is very energizing practice, this one actually. So you're not pulling the arms backwards, they stay forward. And bring this foot up, this foot back. Twist, up. Twist, up. Twist, and up. And back. Sideways stretching, shifting away from side to side. One hand here, and down. Keeping the body up straight. Back to the other side. Keep the body up straight. Turn the toes up. Turn the toes up. Your hands on the toes. One knee forward. You can start by doing this way, then moving on to the other one. And then moving across to look over the opposite knee. So you're looking back over this knee here, pulling the body in. Moving into splits. Right, and that's the joint opening set. We'll turn it off for that one, and then